know the book of Revelation talks about a book or scroll with 7 seals on it. And as each one is opened, major events start happening. Given that there is such turmoil in the world currently, are we seeing those things come to pass? Well, Perry's here to help us dive deeper into these seals, what the Bible reveals about them, and more about the succession of events that coincide with them. So for people who don't know, and they're watching and they're like, okay, what are the 7 seals?
Let's give them a basic on the apocalypse. First of all, when you hear the word apocalypse, it is the unveiling of something concealed. The book of Revelation is without a doubt the most difficult book of the Bible to understand. I think everybody on the table would agree. And it's because of symbolism. Why didn't God just say that this dragon is the devil without using the symbol of a dragon? Or this woman travailing in the sky, giving birth to a man-child, why didn't he just say this is Israel? And here's the reason why. John was a political prisoner on the Isle of Patmos when he wrote the book of Revelation. He was a threat to Emperor Domitian. The emperor put him in a pot of oil to kill him, and he didn't die. And he ended up on the Isle of Patmos. And the reason Domitian did it is there was a rumor in the early church going around, this is in the last chapter of John's gospel, that John would still be living when the King Messiah returned. So Domitian is threatened by the idea that this King Messiah could come and take his place. If he can kill John, he's going to prove that that was a lie. Well, of course, the early church had the theory wrong because Jesus did not say, John, you're going to live to see my coming. He said to Peter, what is it to you if he lives to see my coming? That's in John, the last chapter of John. Let's go back to the book. So what John wrote, the reason he concealed it is chapter 17 and 18 talks about Mystery Babylon. History reveals that the Jews would talk about Rome in a negative way, but conceal it by using the word Babylon. If John would have put in there that Rome would one day be destroyed, the Roman emperor would have burnt the scroll and never let him take it off the island. So can you imagine when they come to pick up John, he's got this scroll, and they're saying, what have you written? And it's a dragon and a beast and a woman with pregnant.
They're not threatened by that.
They say, this guy's nuts. I mean, really? Okay, so God protected the book by putting symbolism. Part 2, the symbolism is interpreted by the Old Testament.